Hello and welcome to another episode of Different Blokes. We're just having one of our chats again, aren't we, Mick?
Yeah, we're having a bit of a day. We've filmed this 3 times now and lost all of it.
Yeah, we've been having major technology issues and hopefully we've resolved them now. So we shall see.
Dun dun dun.
Could be, but luckily, I mean, we're changing our content every time because we're getting a bit fed up.
Anyway, don't mind about that. Get on with it.
Oh, right. Yeah, we are. Right. So what we're doing, I'm going to interrogate Mick here, and we're looking into the world of dating yet again. And I'm going to...
Everyone's fascinated about my dating.
Oh, yeah. So what I'm going to do is pretend we're on a date with Mick here, and we're going to ask you some dating questions.
Okay.
Okay, so and we'll have a little chat about that. So, what I've done is gone online and had a look at some of the most common dating questions. So here we go. So Mick, what's your biggest pet peeve? Or something that irritates you?
Biggest pet peeve?
Yeah.
On dating?
Right. If you're on a date, she asks you that question.
Right, okay. My biggest pet peeve, straight away I know the answer to this one, and I'm sure most chaps will agree with this.
Yeah.
Ladies, if you go on a first date and the gentleman has some chips, right?
We've discussed this previously.
Right, we've discussed this previously. Leave his chips alone.
Well, I actually
if you want some chips, order some.
I get that.
But don't say, can I just pinch one of those?
But I do.
The answer is no.
I do get what you're saying, and I actually do agree. But if the lady was to ask you what your pet peeve was on the date, what would you say? Would you tell her that?
My pet peeve. I am.
Would
very
you
honest.
tell her that? Would you tell her?
Yeah.
Right,
I probably would. I'm quite honest with that.
Okay.
So
I'll go to question 2 then. What's the next place on your travel wish list?
Oh, travel wish list. The Seychelles.
Seychelles. Okay.
Yeah.
Why is that?
When you think of Caribbean islands and things like that, that's what comes to mind.
Okay.
And I've never been to the Seychelles.
Fair enough. I've not either. Let us know if you think it's nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've not been.
Yeah.
Okay. What are the 3 movies you need in your library if you're stranded on an island?
Oh, have we got a television stranded on?
Yeah,
there?
you've got a TV. You've got a TV.
Yeah.
You're gonna need it.
Nothing like a tin opener, something useful.
No.
Right, the 3 films: Independence Day.
Yeah. Independence Day, right? Gonna whoop E.T.'s ass, are we?
The Robinsons.
The what?
The Robinsons. It's like Robinson Crusoe, but it was from the 1950s. So it's how they get marooned on an island and they survive. Okay, and it wasn't called that. It was called. I forget the name of it, but
I know who Robinson Crusoe is, but
yeah,
Robinsons, I've no idea.
The third film.
Would it be suitable for most people?
Bear Grylls Adventures.
Best Bear Grylls
Just
Survival.
for help, yeah.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
Okay. What would you have?
What would I have? 3
Football
films.
for beginners.
No, for beginners. Yeah. Right. No.
Shadow boxing.
I don't think I could say what my movies would be on here. If you're on your own,
you're going to get bored of that, mate. You'll get bored of that. You won't have the energy to do that. Any of that lost.
I have no idea actually. I'd probably go $1 Million Baby, Man on Fire, and I'd pick something funny.
You only watched 3 films in your entire life or something?
No, I just like those, and I know I've recommended them on the other ones, but that's because I like them. So
right, move on the question. Give me a third one.
What's your star sign?
Scorpio.
What do you know about Scorpio? What's that?
Scorpio. I am absolutely a Scorpio. Yeah, I don't really believe in that sort of stuff, but they always say Scorpio, very, very amicable, but if you cross them then you're in trouble. Very passionate, fiery, romantic, pretty much. Every time I read a Scorpio, or I used to read them, it always was like, yeah, I am like that.
Fair enough.
What are you?
I'm Taurus.
What boring shit then.
Huh? A bull in a china shop. Number 6, what's your go-to karaoke song?
Oh, karaoke, right.
I see something like Barbie Girl for him or something like that. I see that.
Okay, Barbie, let's go party.
See?
Yeah, I know the words for that one. I would probably... Aha.
Aha?
Yeah.
Go on, sing it.
Take on me.
Oh, I know the song.
Yeah,
right,
I love
okay.
that. Or Meatloaf. Now, I used to like Meatloaf. You know,
Well,
the one that was, I can't remember it. I can't remember it, but it was a long time ago. But it was like number one for about 36 weeks.
Right. Okay.
So I can't remember the name of it offhand.
Okay. Right. Okay. Number one on your bucket list.
Number one on my bucket list: a boat.
Yeah, we know this.
Yeah.
I knew that one.
Yeah.
Get a boat, travel the world.
Yeah.
Love it. What are you most excited about in your life now?
To be quite honest, right. This is just because of the recent history. Every day.
Yeah, I see.
Remember, I nearly died, so I mean, every day's a good day for me.
Yeah.
So I don't get weird. I'll discuss it a little bit, but strange things that happen when you've had a major arthritis. You get short-tempered. I was getting short-tempered with my friends and everything like that. Not really my cup of tea. So you notice these things. So I now have got to the point where I literally take day for day, and just thank you to the NHS for saving life.
I'm actually sorry to ask you this next question.
Oh,
If you had a day off tomorrow, what would it be? And unfortunately, you've had a few. Unfortunately,
I am my fault.
I think
actually, I feel.
I would imagine it's just getting out and going somewhere new. I do.
Yeah. I don't. The problem is, you see me as quite fun and everything like that, but I am actually limited on my energy levels. If you ask them, they will tell you after about 2 hours, I literally, my battery's gone.
And he's grumpy.
I'd sleep a lot. When I'm awake and everything like that, I want to see lots of different things.
Okay,
So,
fair enough. What's the one thing in your life you'd like to share with a partner? Could you ever see yourself getting back into medieval and sharing that with somebody? Has that gone?
At the moment, no. I haven't got the health to do that.
Is there something though that you'd like to? I mean, to be honest, I think I actually know what it would be. I think it's linking back to what we said.
I like my medieval, but I have to be practical about my health nowadays.
I think it's. I would
still go for the boat. I would still go for the boat. Yeah,
boat or even a camper and.
Yeah.
Let's get around. Right. Okay. Right. If you were a comedian, who would you be? What sort of comedian would you be? Would you be like
Lee Evans?
Lee Evans. All right. Okay. I'm with you.
So,
right. Fair enough.
I actually. Now I don't know if this is true. I don't know this. When I was young, I had a mate called Lee Evans.
Right.
This is going to be really bizarre.
Now, right.
I cycled across the road and Lee was following me. We would be about 5 or 6 at the time.
Okay.
And the next thing, a car which I never saw actually ploughed into him. His pushbike came over the hedge, and the car had actually ran him over. Outside, so I literally went in and got my mum and everything. I had to come out and help and assist with him. He survived. I
was wondering where this was going.
I've always wondered. Because Lee was quite a comedian even at that early age, and I've always wondered, is it the same guy?
I don't think it is, because he's a.
Would it be interesting?
Could be. If Lee, if you're watching, get in touch. Let him know.
Yeah.
So, right, okay. Is there anything you'd ask the lady?
Would I ask a lady something? The only thing I would probably ask you questions on a date, but one thing that I'm going to be really shy about is, because it is a character flaw of myself, is that I'm quite confident around people, but asking for a first kiss, I'm going to struggle.
Yeah, I mean that is one of the.
I wouldn't even know what to do.
You've got. Do you go in with your tongue? Do you not? Because if you don't, she might. If you don't, she might. If you do, she won't. You could end up licking her teeth, or you could clash teeth. There's all sorts. It's one of those like.
But you also get ladies who kiss you. And I'm sorry to say this, but one lady kissed me many years ago. I never forgot it. It was like 2 wet sponges that savaged me face. So honestly, it was like, and there was snot and everything all over me. Honestly, and I was like, that was not a good kiss. Now, The question is that if... Right, I always believe...
He's sitting up.
Right, no,
that means he's getting it straight in his head.
Dodgy question time.
Something's coming.
Right. How many dates do you have with a lady before you go for a kiss?
None.
What do you mean none?
No, none or one.
No, do you go for first date?
Yeah.
The peck?
No.
Or first date, proper full-on tongues? Do you know what I mean?
If you're going to see them again, yeah.
Now, I don't believe that. For me.
Why?
I think the first 2 dates, you get a peck on the cheek and maybe a hug. And the third date is when you go for a proper kiss.
See, I think generationally, the third date means something else nowadays.
Yeah, well, the first date sometimes.
Well,
anyway,
pre-first date.
But what I'm saying is that's how I have.
I would say that's a bit generational. I think the time frames have been moved a little bit.
But then, even though you get a first kiss, and that's quite nice, yeah, or it's what you expect, and you can think, yes, this could be the lady. If you got to know the lady even better,
okay,
I'm going back to the scales.
All right,
because that's the easiest way without him swearing at me. Right, so I'm going back to the scales from 0 to 10, and we are talking in the sack here. If the lady is down at a 2,
oh dear,
do you see the lady again?
Like you just said, first kisses can be awkward.
No,
the first time in the sack,
yes or no?
Yes, for me, yes, because I think
so. You're prepared to put up with bad sex. So,
it can get better.
What about? For me personally, it has to be over a 6.
But right, if they're let's face it, if they're fantastic, let's say you find them really attractive, you get on so well, it's things that you communicate well, and I think communication comes into it. For me, yeah, you would.
So communication.
Of course, you have to communicate with a partner.
So, what, you just can't say you're not very good in bed, are you?
No, you can't say that, can you?
Well, you could.
You could see where it gets you.
It's one way of being single.
Right, yeah, well, it is, yeah. Well,
so
I'm not, he is. So, right, ladies, please feel free to leave your comments and tell Mick what a pig he is.
I should be saying that. It's not, because I haven't offended anybody. I've just asked a question.
Ladies, please give your view. Tell us what you think. And while we're at it, please subscribe. If not for him now, please for me. Leave your comments below, and we'll see you on the next one.
Gentlemen,
thanks for watching.
You know everything what's coming. You know that I've asked the right questions. Right, have a nice night.
Shocking.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.